Alright, so I'm going to grab the leashes. Alright, so she's coming over. She knows what's up. Alright, so once your dog comes over and is in the area, knows that they're going to go for a W, follow come. Give the sit command, sit, and just wait until they do it. Yes, good girl. That's even better. Yes. Yes. Alright, so, like I said before in the video, earlier, this is what you want. You want your dog to be relaxed like this, in complete down. And the fact that I'm talking, I'm avoiding petting her, I'm trying not to give her any attention. I don't want her to be excited, and you don't either. So, in my other videos, you'll notice I don't talk at all. I give that command, I get them to go into a sit. And like I said, that might take you 10, 15 minutes. I have no idea. It's going to suck at first. But hopefully your dog catches on quickly, and hopefully you catch on quickly. And when you watch my other video and watch my body language and realize I'm not going to beg them, I'm not going to chase them, I'm going to hold my ground, I'm going to wait them out until they eventually come over. If your dog goes and lays down on the other side of the room, you're going to have to entice it to come over to you, and those are baby steps. Once you get there, mark it, and then try it again later. But the idea is that you get them to come to you and sit, and not only sit, like I said, down, but the leash doesn't go on until they're sitting. If they go into a down, they're cool. If they're in a sit and they're chill, that's fine too. My dogs default into this when they know. Like I said, if I start talking and stuff, they go, we're not going anywhere. They'll default into this. This is kind of what happens with all these structured walks, and because of all the experiences on our walk, they learn when I kind of stop and just ramble or whatever, they'll go into a default down. So I want to work with just one dog. So the next step, I'm going to open that door. The second I open the door, you know, she knows this, so she's probably not going to go anywhere. But if she does, what you would do, you would open the door a crack. Most dogs usually go right to the door, shorten up the leash when they're in the sit, and do not allow them to get to the door. So I'm going to see what happens. Come here, Bella. I'm going to try to put her in a sit in front of the door. Come here. So your dog's most likely going to be in something like this. Sit. Okay? She didn't go for the door. If she were to go to the door, I would have had her like this. If she were to go to the door, I would have said nope, and I would have shut the door and said no until she was back into a sit. Once she was in a sit, I would open the door again slowly. If she did it, rinse and repeat. You know, like I said, she defaults into a down when I'm doing stuff like this. So this isn't really. It's not really fair to do with a dog that already knows how to do it, but I'm doing my best to show you how you would handle these steps. So when you get to a point where the door is fully open, the dog is not allowed to go out that door until you invite it out, no matter what. You know, you should be able to have your door wide open and them not move to it. When you can get to this point, you are definitely ready to take the dog for a structured walk. If you can't get to this point, keep working on this until you can. And like I said, even if you don't get out the door for the first few times you do this, or the first 4 or 5 days, whatever, you're still giving your dog a wicked mental drain. They're definitely getting a mental drain. Do this exercise and go out the back door, and then work on the leash techniques in your backyard once you start doing this stuff. If your dog's really resisting this stuff, like I said, I can take most dogs and go out and, you know, within like 10, 15 minutes, get them to warm up to me and trust me, this and that. But I've been doing this a lot for a long time, so it's a little bit different. If you want to start get comfortable with your leash techniques, start in the home and then go out to the backyard, move to the street, add distractions. They're all baby steps of how it works. Because we do these every night with our dogs, it's funny, it's not, we didn't intentionally do it, it's just part of the thing. You know, when my wife comes home with the groceries and we get the front door open and we're bringing stuff in and out, the dogs don't even consider running out the front door, ever. The rare occasions in the last probably 10 or 15 years that my dogs have run out the front door when like a bunch of people were having a party and 10 people walk in, maybe one or two dogs, one of the dogs will run out in the front yard. They'll take 10 or 15 steps and just run right back in because somebody left the door open. There were people going in and out, tons of commotion. But as far as like just having the door wide open like this, they don't even think about going out. So once you get them to this point, that's just like, there you go. There's another benefit of doing this stuff. It's a built-in thing that carries over into the house. But and once you get to the point where you can open the door and they can sit like this, you're ready to go on your structured walk. And I would invite her out. This is how we go. Come on, let's go. So we never walk out this door, so she has no idea what the hell's going on. But so yeah, down Dawson. Yeah. My other dog's at the top of the stairs freaking out. So anyway, that's the step-by-step process of how I do the pre-walk routine. I hope some of this stuff helps you guys. You start doing this stuff, like I said, you'll see amazing results. So I taped the whole kind of pre-walk routine, walking with my dogs, a little break, and then coming back home. I'll post that like it's a little mini structured walk with my dogs, and I got the other video with the dog across the street that I never worked with, so you can kind of see how it works with dogs. I don't work with the dogs that I do work with, or that I own. But that's it. Stick to a routine, stick to the budget. If you guys got any questions, just ask. Hopefully I didn't miss too much, and you guys get the basic idea of all this, and I hope some of this helping you. Peace.